The great equalizer.
We live or what?
We are live.
Okay. Hey, man. Say, man.
Do.
No. Yeah, that's a
What's
big
up with the
one.
gunshots, buddy?
Big boy.
We do not promote gun violence on this show. I'm just joking.
Of course we don't, but it just sounds nice like Call of Duty. Welcome to another episode
Verdan's coming back.
of the Stuck in the Middle podcast, where you know what's up and it's stuck weekly. Every week. You know what it is, man. Before we move on to anything, we have to address you. Why? It's simple. We don't have enough followers, guys. This is crazy. I told you, a road to 1,000 everywhere. Until we get there, I'm going to scream at you. So here's another week of me doing that. When you get to YouTube, make sure you double punch. Want you to +1 on all the platforms. Definitely double punch on YouTube, because then you subscribe. You get all the notifications when we go live, when we drop new content, new long form. It's there for you. You become a sim at that point, too, by the way, and you stay in the loop. But you know I keep the fan with me. What's up, Jay?
What up, Coach Hef?
We can't move on. I have to understand. No. So, did you buy, like, different colors of that?
Absolutely.
Okay.
TikTok shop for the win.
Hey, shout out to TikTok shop, boy.
Wow. Have you ever went back-to-back weeks of names?
Yeah, I mean.
Like, have you ever done Coach F, back-to-back weeks?
I don't think so. This is the first.
Wow. I thought it was Ref F. But I'm B. Will Cooks. I'm locked in. No, I'm just saying. I thought it was Ref F. I'm just trying to make my light-skinned brother make sure he good. That's it.
It is Ref F.
I thought it was Ref F.
Got my first official varsity game next week.
Oh,
Tuesday.
see?
See there?
See?
Where at?
I had to make sure
Eastern
you was good.
Hills.
Whoa.
Whoa.
We out there.
Yeah.
Remember you said
Funky
we gun violence.
town.
Hold on. Hold on.
Funky town.
Sometimes we...
Bro, can you imagine?
Sometimes you got to
Bro,
doubling down.
They out at the volleyball game? Come on,
Lord have
man.
mercy.
Golly, can't do nothing. That's what somebody gonna say. The kids can't do nothing out here, man. They out here bumping, setting, and spiking and shooting.
Jeremy
Anyway.
will be like, that's not what the law says.
Oh, man. I'm Cori from Cori's Corner. My pup, Paris, is over there. I don't know what he doing, man. Hey, man. Perito.
He on the paw.
Come here, boy.
Bro, the way you did that, what's the movie? Wasn't really thinking, wasn't looking. What was that?
I know what he's talking about.
That's what that was.
That's what he just did.
That's in your movie.
See, that's a generation gap.
Yeah.
That's that's that gap.
Oh,
that is right there?
That just mean you ain't, huh?
We sponsored by Dr. Tills?
No,
Oh,
that would be nice. But shout out to Dr. Till's lotion right now.
Hey,
Getting your boy. Y'all seen
where you was sitting last
y'all
night?
seen y'all seen Tyrese on Club Shay Shay?
Yeah, I saw that. Did the new Cat Williams
For the
yet?
ash, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, did the new Cat Williams yet?
First of all, why is it not on the shirt? The Tyrese thing crying.
Oh,
Throwing the paper towels.
We're not doing that.
Bro, my boy t-shirt. Listen,
Hey,
Tyrese, I love you. My boy be crying, don't he?
Yeah, real
He
talk.
cried at the.
Hey, black man
He just
cry.
cried again, didn't he?
Yeah, he just
Like literally today or yesterday?
I think it was yesterday with Vin Diesel. You
Oh,
talking about
yeah.
Vin Diesel?
Hey, what's up?
We gotta make a
he can
high
cry.
timeline.
Yeah, go for it.
Black man cries.
Hey, I appreciate you. I
Speaking
appreciate
of
you.
Vin Diesel, bro, another Chronicles of Riddick is coming out.
Wow.
Do we need that? President Spot has on the clock.
Do we need it?
Yeah.
No. Will
Okay.
I watch it? Yes.
That's a bad. So if it's out right now, you're saying that you're going to the the premiere Thursday?
No, I'm not.
That's what I want to know.
I'll watch
Are
it.
you going to the Thursday night premiere at 12 o'clock?
No, I think because that's kind of that portion of movie watching. I would say it's not dead, but them nostalgic days of doing that are really kind of over.
Yeah.
Opening weekend is important now. Now, will I go opening weekend? Sure.
Let
I'm
me
not
ask you a question
going
real
Thursday
quick.
at midnight.
So I'm under the impression that nostalgia is within you. So what is the movie theater not giving you on a Thursday night that's not nostalgic?
For me, it's the ability to wake up and go to work on Friday.
Nah, okay.
We didn't have to worry about that when we was
Right.
kids.
Facts.
Like,
That's a
going
good
to
point.
midnight,
That's a good
it was
point.
just
But
That's
it's
a good
not
point.
necessarily what
point.
so it's also the nostalgia. What do you remember about it was that it was a thing that everybody was doing,
Okay.
right?
people waiting outside in line.
Exactly.
And stuff like that.
I
Because
remember
you
going
couldn't
to
pick
see
your seat in advance.
facts. You couldn't. You had to get there early, right? So like that's a change. Some people don't like that. Like they hate that you can pick a seat now. Some people love that you can select your seat now.
Love it.
So that took away from that. That was a moment. We lived a moment that will probably not be here again unless you're going to like a private screening or something like that. So yeah, I'm not.
Is it to think in the impossible that we could bring that back? Not we, but people could bring that back.
Yeah.
You would need. I don't think nothing's
I
impossible.
mean, I think United Artists. I think United Artists still
For a
does that.
plain yellow pumpkin
Yeah.
to become a golden carriage. Impossible.
Shout out to Whitney RP.
Facts. Things are happening every day.
And for
There's such fun around infinity of horses.
why she hit it like that?
First off, that's the greatest Cinderella.
Yeah.
It is.
Hey, wait, no debate, by the way. That's
Yeah, the people
I don't
be-
care what y'all say. It's like when
there
they're
another one?
bro. No,
Oh, yeah,
of course,
technically,
I was just making sure.
of course, yeah. But I'm saying like when they do the conversation about what was better, Wizard of Oz, Wiz, and we're like, I mean, for us it was Mike Jackson. Ease on down, ease on down.
Yeah, right. Ease on down.
That's the best
Ease on
soundtrack. I
down.
don't know if it's the best Wiz though.
You said what's
That's
that?
soundtrack,
Hey,
but
Wizard of
all
Oz soundtrack is wild.
No, it is.
Yeah,
It
that's
is
the
good.
top. Yeah,
Also, I can't. What's the Wicked? I'm gonna watch that. Wicked.
Wicked.
Wicked gonna be tough.
Wicked.
Wicked gonna be
Oh,
tough. Wicked might be one of the ones
Wicked,
that'll
Wicked,
get me out on
Wicked,
Thursday night.
Wicked.
Wicked. Yeah, Wicked might get me there. But I would
Yes.
tell you this, just to answer your question: the death of On Demand has to happen for that nostalgia.
So
to
in
come
other
back.
words, impossible.
But what if like nostalgia is supposed like what if the process of nostalgia is supposed to break down into that small
It has
thing
to.
of a club? So
Well,
maybe
yeah.
the people, maybe it is supposed to be just 1,000 people there instead of 10,000.
Yeah,
Like, what
because
if that is the breakdown of nostalgia?
no, that is it. I think
that's it.
I think Blockbuster has to die for Netflix to be. In other
I'm
words,
just
no-
saying, but
yeah.
what if that?
Right.
What if it is the home?
It's
what if
only
that's the home?
nostalgic because we don't have it, right? Like
That's it.
That's the
Facts.
point.
That's
so,
what I'm saying. That's
The
the
home exists no
definition.
more.
Yeah.
So it's
The-
impossible.
Oh, yeah. Now I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, the
Impossible.
nostalgia
It's
is
Whitney.
Yeah.
exactly.
Well, Paul Wall.
When she said impossible,
Oh, yeah.
impossible, impossible.
Hey,
Hey,
Listen,
I
hit
love
that, boy. Hit that. Episode 47.
47. Ooh,
John
John
Lynch?
Lynch.
Y'all looked that up. They looked it up. See, we're true to this. The light skin power, we're true to this.
I've been
We're
waiting.
true to this.
I've been waiting.
The way that's what Eagles fans do. They cheat. There's
What?
no way y'all just John Lynch.
I've been,
No,
bro,
it's a-
this has been
Y'all
an
said
inside
it in
joke.
Time out.
unison. Y'all
The-
text each other
No,
before
no,
the
no, no,
Saturday.
no, 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 no.
Inside
This is an inside joke.
For
See,
like-
that's the point.
No,
No,
we all
no,
in
thank
on
you.
it. I've been saying
That
this for
means-
weeks.
Are you in on
But
the
here's
joke?
why we're in on
See?
it. No, here's why we're in on it. I edit the episodes.
Yeah.
You watch them and break it down so you can post it.
Proving
Yeah.
it.
So this isn't that. So I've been saying literally John Lynch since we've been doing
Me
this.
too, though.
So
Every
every time we
throw a
say
number
John
out there, I'm
Lynch.
like, what, John Lynch? And y'all be like, come on, bro, you can't throw John Lynch out
Y'all
there for
been
every
talked
number.
about.
But
this.
now it actually is. John
That's why I was waiting, boy. I said I can't
Who's
wait
John
to say
Lynch?
it.
Who is this guy?
That's what
So
exactly
he's
my
been the
point
safety
is.
for the
John
Broncos.
Lynch?
Yeah, John Lynch. I've been saying, and he's now I think a general manager for the 49ers.
That guy?
good.
Yeah.
Oh, he sucks.
No,
I'm a Cowboys fan.
Bro,
Hey, guys, I'm a
no,
Cowboys fan.
no. That's
This is
cap.
don't do
This
that. Now you
is-
John.
This is.
Hey, John, one of the best white
we
boys
don't
ever played
believe
Oh,
football.
he is? Oh, he a great white?
John Lynch is
Denver
one of the
Broncos?
great whites in
Denver
NFL history.
Denver Broncos?
Oh, okay, bet. If he a great white, he good.
Bro, and he also played for the Bucks, right? For a little bit.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
did.
Milwaukee
Bro,
Bucks?
you don't
One
remember
of the
Lynch
things
with
with
the
Patriots
you
in
don't
the
remember the
He
the
used to
shoulder
have the
pads?
roll on the shoulder
was
pad.
walk
He
around
was
this?
one of the hardest hitting safeties in the league.
Bro, come on,
So if
bro.
I look up top 10, he in there?
I can definitely
safeties?
Yeah.
I can definitely say
Okay,
he's up there.
let's run through top 10 safeties of all time.
The real.
Stucky
Easy.
note.
The real, the number one.
He's a cornerback.
Oh,
No,
I
no,
thought you said
eagle,
safety.
no eagle bias, bro.
No,
this is
Eagles
Corey's
guy-
cornerback.
No.
Oh, okay,
First,
okay.
but we're throwing Brian Dawkins in.
No, oh, whoa, Hunter, whoa. Brian Dawkins out. This is
Hallelujah.
salute to Brian.
Okay.
Hallelujah.
Some people will say Sean Taylor, even though his life was cut short.
R.I.P.
Top 10?
Yeah, boy, what?
Sean Taylor was
He was a
like
dog. What?
Yeah, he's one of
I know
them.
you know, I'm not-
He's
yeah.
one of the people. He's kind of like XXX Tentacion, right?
Okay, bet.
In the
That's
sense that,
actually a good
like,
analogy. That's a good
We know that if he would have continued to live,
He would have been that boy. Him.
and so would have Sean Taylor might have been the greatest.
I mean, but
Okay,
he
you
got
got
the
Troy
numbers, though.
Polamalu.
And what he did
Yeah.
with the time and him.
You got Troy Polamalu. You got
Polamalu's tough.
John Lynch.
Erie, John Lynch.
Yeah, Lynch got to go in there, bro. I'm
Are
sorry.
we putting old boy from the Seahawks, Legion of Boom?
You talking about
Ooh.
See, we ain't put him in there. Could we say who?
You talking
No,
about Reed?
no. Okay, he's good.
You talking about Ed Reed?
Nah,
No,
not Ed
no.
Reed, we're
You're talking-
the
he
boy.
light-skinned boy.
Not Kim Chancellor. Is it?
No, Cam Chancellor? No,
Chancellor?
Cam Chancellor one of the hardest hitting, but I'm
No,
not
we're just
putting him
throwing
in
around.
the
By
best.
the way, for everybody that's gonna watch this episode, you're like, bro, y'all throwing around.
You
so
talking about
many
Earl
names.
Thomas?
Nah,
Because Earl Thomas was the other
Not
safety.
Earl Thomas, the other guy.
Who you got in your top 10?
Earl Campbell.
I'm looking up Gil. I don't have a top 10, so I'm looking up Gil Brandt's top 10.
Okay,
So
who?
I'm comparing y'all's to his.
What it say?
Let's say, give it to
So
him.
he say number one is. Oh, hold on. Why I say number one? I'm gonna go back.
Is Gil certified?
Gil
Stuckified?
is one of the top analysts for ESPN.
Oh, so he's
Yeah.
Stuckified then. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, not
Okay,
everybody from
so-
ESPN.
They gonna say, oh,
He
buddy
not-
from
it means
Jack
ESPN, they
Tatum. They gonna say Jack Tatum.
They
He on
don't
this?
immediately make him Stuckified, bro.
Uh,
Emlyn Tunnel.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
You going old school? Ken
Yeah.
Houston,
50s.
Okay.
I can
Ronnie
hear that.
Lott,
Ronnie Lott.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
an
easy.
Ed Reed,
Every.
I
That's,
said Ed
that's
Reed.
in ours.
Brian Dawkins,
Brian Dawkins.
That's
Dog.
in ours.
Yale Larry,
Nah.
50s.
He got to come up out of there.
Cliff Harris,
Cliff, my
Cliff,
boy.
I take.
Cliff in that book.
I'll take
I
Cliff.
can hear that one.
Cliff
I
in
can
there.
hear
Oh,
that
Cliff
one.
Bobby.
Jack Christensen,
Yeah, I knew he was gonna put him in there. I told you.
Willie Wood,
No.
Nah,
See, now,
last name.
now we're
Last
getting-
name.
That's too
No.
Last
personal.
name,
Now
last
we're
name,
getting too
last name.
personal. No,
and
no,
then
no.
Larry Wilson.
Yeah,
60s.
I mean,
No,
that's
bro.
not bad. But we're getting too
Okay,
personal.
I'm not saying
60s.
that list is not a great list, but because it is. But sir, that's gonna let you know who is doing this, right? That's Dad giving the
Okay.
top
There
20
you
players.
go.
All right, here's a different one, and your boy
This
is
what we
in
talking
top
about.
10.
Hello.
Let's see, I don't know who Elliot Kaib is called. He's a
Oh,
researcher.
okay,
Get
go
him
ahead.
out of here.
Anyway,
No.
so based on what I just saw, they do top 11.
Mhm.
Emlyn is number 11.
Who?
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm about to
yeah,
say.
yeah,
So
yeah,
on
yeah.
okay, let's go to
Top 10.
just start from one. Here we go.
Yeah, come on.
Ronnie Lott,
Okay,
Loser.
I'll
Oh,
take
yeah.
Ed
every.
Reed,
Kentucky.
Yeah.
Kenny Houston,
Okay,
Okay.
Troy Polamalu is
Troy.
number 4.
Definitely.
Okay.
Brian Dawkins number 5.
Okay.
tough.
Larry Wilson 6.
I'll take
I'll
it.
take that too.
7 is Donnie Shell.
Okay,
8,
Uh,
8
I
Cliff
don't know.
Harris.
okay, because I
Okay,
might
I
put
like
Cliff
I like
second.
him high.
9 Johnny Robinson.
He paid his way.
Whoa, who's
10
10?
John Lynch.
10 John Lynch.
I'm about
Okay,
to say,
I'm about to say
y'all
he
tripping,
top
bro.
10. I'm
Y'all
telling
tripping,
you.
bro. It's
John
John
Lynch
Lynch,
gotta
bro.
be top 10.
How
We
did
ain't
y'all
doing
forget?
Pat-Man Jones?
Bro,
What?
John Lynch, bro. John
He might be a
Lynch
cornerback.
was that
John Lynch
good
wanted-
slayer.
yeah, bro.
You hear me?
Hey.
Pause.
Yeah, that was a lot. I know we ain't supposed to be saying that
No,
one,
no,
but
yeah, facts.
yeah, you out
No
here.
diddy, no diddy.
But yeah,
Hey,
I would.
I forgot what I was about to say.
That top 11
My
sucks.
bad, we
That's
go
what we
on,
was
my
going to
bad,
say.
we go
The
on.
top 11 sucks.
Listen, guys, listen.
This is turning into Four Fouls podcast.
Yeah, right. I am the official social cues, and this is what we do, guys. We do pop culture podcasting. We do this weekly. What is that exactly? Exactly what we just said. We talk about pop culture. We do it in a hilarious way. First, we've transitioned to the Unstuck of the week, which I've actually happened to start loving. That's
Oh,
it.
Yeah, I enjoy it.
You have one?
No, I like to enjoy the. Usually, I get inspired listening, and then I have one because I just haven't put it together.
I got one.
From there, we go straight to you guys because we do want to hear your Stucky situations. Thank you so much for submitting once again. StuckyPod.com, StuckyPod.com, StuckyPod.com. The first and only thing you can do on the website is submit.
That is
So
true.
submit. Like it's on purpose though. We just want this is the engagement. We want direct engagement. We don't need no middleman. We got you to just drive it to us. StuckyPod.com. Engage. From there, we go to see what's so stuck and stupid in the world, and then if it was bad enough, B Wood puts them on the wheel.
Don't get caught up.
Never. At the very end, we do some really dark shadow work and vulnerability work with Cori, but then he'll tie us up in a pretty little bow, send us on our way for the week. Guys, that's the show. It's about an hour and a half. We hope you stick around. Who my stuck of the week?
If you had my love and I gave you all
Hey,
my
are you about to say J-Lo?
trust,
Here's the thing. Hold on. Slow down. I'll have to make sure I have to say this publicly. On this
Matt
show,
is infatuated. And
in
in
this
love
show,
and
there will
has
be no
been.
J-Lo slander. I know what y'all think about her. And I know what the world thinks about her. And I know that those things are true.
Hold on.
Slander will.
J-Lo slander. What's going on with J-Lo?
Doesn't matter.
Oh,
You feel what I'm saying?
I will keep it short and sweet.
All right, go ahead. Let's hear it.
Outside of the fact that
I already vote no, by the way.
we need a Stucky note here.
bro, he's blinded by the booty.
100%. There's no,
It ain't
yeah.
there no more, is it?
He
Nothing.
blinded.
What?
Oh, well, you're
I thought it was
crazy.
gone.
Yeah, boy, listen,
You're
don't-
crazy.
I almost
I'm not
threw this mic.
disrespectful on that end. But as a matter of fact, I change it up. I'm not finna do this, man. I can't. Not because it's J-Lo, but it's just because it's a woman. She going through something.
But I do got to ask,
Man.
like, why? Okay. Knowing what I know,
I don't know why she went back. She spun the block.
I know why. Because
But also him. Them together are the stuckiest.
Why is she just stuck? But why is she mother sucker though?
Because
What
here's
she-
what happened.
Go ahead.
Her and Ben, they were together before.
Hey, be nice.
So to me, they're a package deal right now. I said J-Lo, but Ben,
Benjamin.
you need Affleck. Anyway, they figured out they wasn't a thing.
Yeah.
Now life has moved on,
Mhm.
and they came back around. And what they tried to do, they tried to spin the block again.
Never worked.
And I'm telling you,
Ah.
I know what happened. They went on a date.
He said, "Can I get to the yam?"
Exactly. Yum yum yum.
No, can I get to
Can I
the
get to the
yam?
yum yums? That's what happened. He got to them yams,
That's right.
and she got to them yams too. And they
Mhm.
both was blinded by the yams.
You're right.
And they thought, man, we can run this back. And we have grown and no.
You didn't
And-
heal. You didn't heal that wound.
No.
It was open the whole time.
And now I just think getting back with somebody married again
Crazy.
and divorcing again,
That's a double wide all the way
tough.
through that wound
tough.
that you had open.
I wish I had a little bit more foresight, so both of y'all stuck. So
That's
I
right.
can't just put it on J-Lo because being you equally on the same side of the coin.
What's her lineup? Isn't it tough? Starting five?
What you mean?
Oh, her starting
Isn't it like
five?
Mark
She got
Anthony,
Diddy.
Ben Affleck, Diddy, and who else?
Oh my
no,
gosh.
Diddy was the
Mark Anthony tough. Don't,
Yeah,
don't
facts.
sleep on him.
No, she
are
do
we
got a
counting?
tough
Hold on,
line.
are we-
Anthony's tough.
hold on, but are we gonna count In Living Color Days? Because then that list got to be long at that point.
Well, did we even know J-Lo? Not really.
I mean,
So-
Jamie says he did.
Who? You do? You
Nah.
watch In Living
Jamie
Color?
said,
Watch it.
hey ho.
I watched. He said Jamie.
Tread lightly.
Oh,
But yes, of course I watch In Living Color.
I've
Tread
never
lightly.
seen an episode in my life.
Nah, that's
What?
you're
I'm
crazy.
capping,
I'm about to say, bro,
Okay,
get
I'm
off the
about to
couch.
say you're
Okay,
crazy.
okay.
Get off the couch.
But those are
That's
my
part of your
candidates
black
for this
card.
week.
Yeah.
Is
Ben Jen? That's your
yeah,
final
Ben
answer?
Jen. And I seen somebody post a photo. It was a
Very tough.
I seen somebody post a photo. Come on, son. What is he doing,
trying
dog?
to
So,
say animal.
you know how like
Come
whenever
on, son.
you get in a cold bed and put a blanket up and you do that little.
That's what he did?
Look,
That's
he
the
pulled a
equivalent?
blanket over his
He
face.
tough. He know it's cold. Yeah. Come
Hey
on,
man,
cuz.
come on, man. What you doing, bro?
You're going to go crazy and knock over some equipment. I'm going to knock
Facts.
you out.
Yeah, exactly.
Mama
We go-
said knock you
Anyway,
Let the light come
He know
falling
the
down.
equipment.
they
there.
saw a picture of Ben out. I guess he got some takeout or whatever. He's going back in. He was smiling.
Oh, yeah, he happy to the mother,
Right.
boy.
And somebody said, I know what this is. This is the he figured out that life is cheaper.
I love the comments.
Yeah,
Say
bro.
what y'all want out here. The comments are the greatest thing on the planet Earth, bro.
It's a difference between going to Panda Express with
Yeah, or
two
going to
people it being
Nobu.
$35 and between if it's just you it might be 11.
Or going to Nobu for one person and paying $150.
You know what I'm saying? Paying 5 for 2.
Listen, you said that this final answer?
Yeah, that's fine, man.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we're going to just scrub that.
I'm out of there.
We need a few more because that's obviously not going to be the one.
Yep. Nope.
So,
Whoa.
hey,
J-Lo, she's mother stuckable. She can
She's
be up there.
definitely-
Yeah, she's
Come on,
At
bro.
the end of the day, people
Yeah.
voting 3-1.
yeah,
No, here's the thing. I gotta say something because we can't let her be out there like that.
bro,
You be
it's
out
okay.
there, don't change the vote.
It's okay.
What you got?
It don't matter because it's 3-1.
It's
Okay.
3-1. Let me
I'll
go
say,
ahead.
yeah,
Let her be.
I'll
me
say
really
this.
did.
You know what? I get this off my chest all these years later. I love you, Jen. I do. But you were doomed the second you made G Lee. When y'all made
Yeah,
G
that
Lee,
was tough.
why would you spin the block for the G Lee guy?
That was tough.
You guys made G Lee, bro. I'll never forget the 2 hours of my life that I wish I did not spend watching that movie. At the time, it was with a girlfriend, and we were like, "Oh, this should be something to
Is
watch."
J-Lo a tier? What tier you got her?
And what though? Hold on, we gotta
A,
talk
B,
about
C.
and what
And-
dancing.
Of what?
Acting. And no.
Oh, acting has
Yeah.
got to be.
C.
Okay, I'll just make
Man,
sure
y'all-
we're all on the
this is-
same
I
No,
don't
page.
think-
time out.
listen,
Time out.
listen.
The only thing we give her
Is what?
Enough.
is
Enough?
Selena.
Of course.
Oh, I'll
Selena.
give her enough,
is
too.
tough.
I'll give
is
her
tough.
enough.
Bro,
Enough is a
listen,
good call. That's
listen,
tough.
I'm getting angry. I'm shaking. Listen, when we talk about bro, Selena's one of them.
No,
That's what we said.
But here's why I'm rolling it back.
Okay,
Here's why I roll it back.
Made in
okay?
Manhattan.
I'm not trying to.
Was tough. Made in
I
Manhattan
don't
was
want to.
tough.
No. Okay, no. But that's her lane.
Okay,
Yeah, that is.
But them type of movies
yes sir.
automatically put you on a B.
I'm
Oh,
with
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah,
Rom-com,
she-
so you
so-
say rom-coms are no more A's.
She's a
Yeah,
C
there's-
plus.
no, you're not a.
rom-coms are B at least.
Yeah, most of them C plus, right? You're on the
No,
cusp of a B.
I'll give you B, but see, B has grades too.
Nah, she not a B.
There's
cuz.
B plus B.
She not
B
a B
minus.
at acting.
No, I'm saying she's C plus. She on the edge of the B.
I think
Singing.
She, I think
A,
she
B, or
plus.
C. Singing.
Oh, I love you. That's an F.
Thank you.
That's an F.
Thank you.
Because-
He said
Realism.
I love you. Because
Realism
I love
at
you,
its
Jen.
finest.
I love you, Jen. You are from the block, all that good stuff. But we know Ashanti wrote it. So
Well, even if it comes to singing, but here's the thing, because some people, my boy Tajay made a good point, bro. Adam Levine can't really sing.
that's fine.
You
But he knows how to
but
hit that pocket.
you can talk with a tune.
Yeah, she hit that pocket
And she
too.
can do that. So I'm not hating on J-Lo. Like people are like, oh, J-Lo can't sing. Sure,
Well, she can
but
actually
she
sing
can-
too. I've heard her
Yeah,
do
she can
like.
sing
Right,
enough.
but
She
that's
can
my.
sing
But
enough.
when we
Yeah.
say I can sing, you can sing.
Yeah,
you
that's
can
true.
sing.
We talking about a bag.
What I'm
like,
saying exactly.
Yeah.
When people say, "Can this person sing?"
We're really
they
talking about
mean
range.
Yeah.
There you go.
J-Lo doesn't have that.
And if we're doing range, I got to give you F. But if we're talking about can she sing?
Can she make a hit? Can she
Yeah.
hold a tune?
I mean, she
was
got
she
that,
that girl?
"If you
We're
got
not
my-"
facts. We're not
Her
holding it
vocal
down.
coach can sing. Steve
Yeah.
Mackey.
You mean
Boy, tough.
Ashanti?
Ashanti.
Go ahead. No,
Hey,
listen.
shout out to
listen,
Ashanti,
listen,
man.
Shout out,
She tough.
shout out the
Shout out to
queen.
Ashanti, man.
Shout out the queen.
Oh wait. Maybe I can walk it back. Maybe we can get off J-Lo and I can give you another motherfucker.
It depends.
This will break my heart too because I love this man.
Don't break my heart.
Oh,
Ludacris.
you talking
The
about that
water?
water?
Yeah, drinking the water.
Hold
out
on,
the
tell me.
glacier,
So
bro.
tell me what's
Oh,
so
I'm
so
stuck
what's so
in on
crazy
that.
about
I'm stuck in on
Oh,
that.
what?
Water from a glacier?
Hold on a second. 1 second. Remember, we have listeners.
Yeah.
So I'm just
Okay.
asking to make them understand.
Jeremy, would you like to dive into this?
So here's the thing. It's funny you say that. I had no idea that he did this.
First of
But
all,
I just
thought
know
he
how
was gonna fall
dangerous
in.
it is.
Hey, listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. I swear he fell in when he went down that first
Yeah,
time. I was like, he
facts.
gone, 100%.
So you want to go ahead?
Yeah.
No, I don't know what happened.
So he was-
I just know drinking
You tell the
water
story?
from a glacier
Listen,
is
hold on.
just
Corey, tell the
dangerous.
story.
Ludacris
Jeremy
was
tell
in
why it's bad.
Alaska. He claimed to be the biggest, what they call them, sommeliers. Anyway, like
Sommelier.
water, sommelier. There
Sommelier.
we go. My bad. He's like he really is a snob about water. He was in Alaska. He's at an iceberg, so he wants to drink this fresh water, and he did. He said it was some of the best water he ever drank in his entire life. Cells in his body just woke up. Yada yada yada.
Okay, water boy.
Now, why is that terrible?
Okay, the nerd in me is nerding out right now. Glacier water is cold, but it is filled with bacteria
Yep.
that have been sitting in dormant stages
For-
for eons. Okay, so the moment you take a drop,
And you warm it
you
up.
are drinking what could be dog piss, in theory.
Now,
Like,
my argument to that is this: are we comparing how bad water is? Because that water hose
No.
water is tough.
But the water hose water is still treated.
yes,
Bet.
it's still treated.
Okay, that's a good
So
argument.
this
But that
is
hose
the,
ain't
This
treated
is
cup.
stagnant.
this is
cold
how.
water.
Listen,
Okay,
this
okay.
this sounds so stupid, but keep just stay with me for a second. Something as simple as doing that is how pandemics can get started.
100%.
Yes.
Facts.
And think about it. It's frozen, so it's in a
It's in its stable state.
right.
It's
which means
freezing. It's not
it's
going
not
to change.
dead. It's not dead.
Some of
it's
the
just
deadliest
frozen.
viruses or viruses we don't even know about are chilling in glaciers.
That's right. And if you watch what scientists do, they like to, which I don't know if I fully agree with, but I understand why people do this for research. But like they'll go into those glaciers and they find those rocks and they melt them and they get those bacteria and they call them zombies. Oh, zombie bacteria from thousands of years ago. It's like then leave them in the glacier.
Nah, because they trying to be ahead of the curve.
I
Yeah.
understand, but sometimes you unlock that box,
Right.
and you be like,
And then we got coronavirus.
So here's the thing: there's mRNA. I don't know. We didn't know what that was until So yeah, I think that was a little crazy. That should have been on the
I
Stuck
get
Stupid.
ludicrous.
Yeah,
That should have been on Stuck Stupid,
You know
but
what?
you are the most
That's-
stuck of the week.
thank you
All
for-
right.
Hey,
I'm not
I'll
gonna
give you
cap, bro. I ain't gonna cap, bro. Do y'all remember when Aunt Barbara? Dang, I said her name, but name drop. Do you remember when she brought that water from Israel, bro, or Jerusalem when she went to the
Nah, bro, that's different.
Bro, I'm telling you, this is a true story. No, I'm serious.
I believe
but I'm
you.
just
I'm not
saying,
gonna-
like,
yeah, I
no,
don't
I'm just saying,
remember.
like, it's not in comparison to that. But I'm just saying, but that they got all type of bacteria, deaths, and all type of stuff in there,
Yeah.
and people are drinking that on a daily basis. So I'm just saying, like,
They
what?
stuck too.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, like, I'm just saying, in comparison to that, I'm like, as much as he drunk, like, really, we really, you know.
But
he
that's
is
also
stupid for that. He
bacteria
is
we
stupid.
know, right?
I think he's stupid.
That's like that's bacteria
life
we
ain't
know.
that serious, huh?
That's also bacteria we know versus ones that
Fact.
we
No,
don't.
that's a good point.
Yeah.
So
I think he's. I mean, life ain't that serious. Of course,
And
it's-
glaciers, they can't really. A lot of them can't be reached by us, but birds can reach.
Yeah.
Blah.
right,
I
and
hate
everything's
birds,
frozen
bro.
in there. And we're
Listen.
also talking about there's other
Ugh.
things like woolly mammoth, bro, that lived
Yeah.
Forever ago, who
Took poops
their
in it.
their bacteria, things that killed them, are frozen in there, waiting to be released. Which is why, like, people who are global warming activists are very serious about this stuff. Like, the Earth is heating up, which means these glaciers are going to
Yeah.
melt, which
Gonna
means
spread.
bacteria is going to come right into our world that we have never
Right.
had to deal with before.
Mm-hmm.
And then now we got monkeypox.
Did you
Anyway,
know fossil fuels was from skeletons?
yes,
Yes.
that's why it's called fossil fuel.
No, listen, we have listeners.
They taught us that in like. Yeah, I'm about to say.
I'm about to
they
say, I
taught
learned
us
that about third
grade.
Hey, we have listeners, and
But
to,
our
to show,
education
to show,
system, too,
yeah,
now
but
is-
to show that sometimes our even listeners are a little,
Is it Stucky noteworthy?
Somebody said that we were lame for having sitting in the
Sit
same
in the same
seat.
position, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Let me go ahead and address that.
said that? Somebody
before
said
I
that?
give you
Yeah.
that. Somebody commented and said this verbatim: "Lame ass podcast. Every video y'all sit in the same spot."
Bro, what?
First
Every
off-
podcast ever.
That's every podcast, bro.
Yeah, shits and gigs.
Every
They shit was
podcast.
Yeah.
But also commenting that was lame as hell.
Yeah.
Like,
And now
come on,
not
son.
following on top of that. So again, I've never in my life, and I'm gonna say this 1,000 times until I die, I've never in my life went on social media, run across something I didn't like, and then left a comment. I don't understand this behavior.
Nah, what it man. Again, I agree, but we do switch seats. When somebody gone, you sit right there.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying.
That's
the
also
link.
true.
Just
You
send
ain't
them the
even-
link.
So you a
Yeah,
liar
bro.
too.
Yeah.
I would have
so
just
you
sent
a
them the
lie.
link.
Nah,
in the
You're
DM.
lame. You're
So I got
lying.
you, bro. I
got
appreciate
tagged.
you, but here we go.
He
one
got
time.
tagged. He got worse than the link. He got tagged in the.
Oh,
here you
okay,
go.
bet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, yeah,
Yeah,
we don't
yeah.
hate you, bro. Appreciate
That's
you. Bro.
crazy, bro.
We need
You-
that engagement.
But that's
You
what I mean by the
quickly-
education point.
quickly find yourself in a stucky situation. Yeah.
Wow, wow, wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
There you go, thank you.
all right. We have an anonymous post today.
It goes a little something like this.
No, we have some stats, but not in the bio.
I think it's Brian right now because he said, "Oh my god."
That's funny.
Oh my God, I love the show. I'm a newer fan. Anyway, I'm a 36-year-old girl's girl, and I absolutely love my job. The work is fulfilling, our team is great, and I feel like I'm really making a difference. But I hate my boss.
Mm.
Straight to the point, she's condescending, micromanages everything, and never gives credit where it's due.
Interesting.
It's gotten to the point where I feel anxious just thinking about going to work because I know I have to deal with her. But I can't leave. I've worked too hard to get to where I am. I don't want to throw away the progress I've made in my career just because of one toxic person. I'm stuck between staying in a job I love and the stress of dealing with the boss I can't stand. How do I navigate this without losing my mind? Should I try to tough it out, find a way to address the issue, or is there another solution I'm not seeing? Yo, first off, shout out to sending this to us because I feel like we all have unique perspectives on this and can speak to it.
And for being a newer fan.
Yes,
Yep.
also that part.
And impossible.
Right. Yeah, this is a tough one to give. Like,
I mean, I could talk to it, but
yeah, for sure. I think we all can. Go ahead.
I think for starters, I'll give you a treat in the end about how to get unstuck in this situation that my boss just gave me. So I'm kind of returning the favor right now. But she says straight to the point, condescending, micromanaging. Don't give a credit at where it's due at. She was going in on her boss. So here's the thing: when you start feeling anxious about something, unfortunately, that thing has now taken earnest over your life a little bit. So that means, and I'm setting you up for the thing at the end I'm going to give you. So what does that mean? That means that somewhere there's been a breakdown in your ability to not allow those things to access your emotions, right? Which is never healthy, but in your control. So what I can say to help you, because if we start trying to fix the boss, this will be a horrible, you know what I'm saying? When you start trying to, well, what do I tell them to do something different? Listen, assume. One of the greatest things somebody told me was like, I was asking them, like, when do you know that you want to get married? This is before I married Claudia, right? I'm like, when did you know that you want to get married? And somebody said to me, you know you want to get married when, let's say they didn't change anything about them, would you still be in love with them? For the rest of your life, they didn't change anything, right? Would you still be in love? So then flip it to this. You're at work. You gotta survive. You gotta take this check. Let's say the boss doesn't change anything. Can you still hone in on your behaviors, right? So let me tell you what the end is. Here, there's a book. It's called Journey Back to You. And it's a great book. It talks about, it's an Enneagram book. So it talks about like how to understand personalities. And it's teaching me how to deal with people like this. You see what I'm saying? Like, if I don't have a way of dealing with that individual because I can't tell them what to do, I can focus on behaviors that I'm presenting that makes me more comfortable with the things that are happening around me. And then on the flip side of that, what you'll find is you'll start learning about your boss, and you'll see that some of those things that you have in your head about what you think that boss is actually not what that boss is. And then you'll think about that differently and approach it differently, and you'll be in a different situation. But to try to talk about the boss is like a waste of time. Just focus on how you're handling that. And if it gets to a point where you can't handle it no more, you've done all the deep digging you can do and it's still affecting you, you have to make a big girl choice at some point. Go find out where you need to be loved.
I'm gonna segue off a little bit to the side and say you can start number one by quiet quitting. Establish what's in your contract. Don't go above and beyond. And like for me, this is one thing that I'm actually starting to work on now, having seen some of the issues that I've dealt with at work. What's in my contract? Okay, I'm gonna do my job. You are not going to get the best of me because you don't deserve it and you don't treat me like this. So I'm going to come into work every day. I'm going to do my job. I will not volunteer for anything. I will not do anything extra. You can kiss my ass if you think I am. I'm going to come here and I'm going to love my job because I do love what I do, but I'm not going to give the people who don't deserve it anything more.
Yeah.
And that allows me to take back my emotion and my anxiety, and allows me to just do that. Now, what could happen in this scenario, which is what I hope would happen, and you may have seen this video going around on TikTok about how you've been this excellent, crazy, over-the-top employee, and your boss is now going to notice that you are going under the radar. Your boss may address you. And then this is your moment to say, I've decided to do this because this is how I feel that you are treating me. This is how I'm doing that. Does that mean that you're requesting your supervisor to change? No, you're just speaking how you feel that they're treating you, you know? And maybe your supervisor will change. Maybe they won't hear a word you say.
No,
but it doesn't mean that you have to change. You have to, like, do more, right?
No, don't do more, but you got to just focus on what you can control.
Right. At the end of the day, like, take it from someone who to this day is still struggling on focusing on and letting go of the things that I can't control.
Yeah.
This, like, at work, I've learned you cannot steal my peace. And it starts with doing what is your job, doing your job description. Loving your job does not mean that you have to love your supervisor. It doesn't.
Like white.
Me personally, me personally, I can't really give you no information on this. I can give you information on the mindset.
Mhm.
I believe that I always think money first, emotions last. In other words, the business to me is just a bank. I'm only there to collect money to follow my dreams. So I don't, even if you come and disrespect me and all that stuff, I don't care. I'm only here to make a bag. Like, you know, that's what comes with the business. Especially with many employees, there's going to be different people there. You can't, there's just no way you can just have a perfect day. And if you do have a perfect day, you should really just value that.
Yeah.
Like, cherish that. Like, hold on to that day and just know that's a moment that I had to go get my bag. And then when I get my bag, hey, I thank y'all for everything that you gave me, the bad and the good. I got to go. So for me, steady plotting and planning leads to prosperity, Proverbs 25:1. I stay by that. So if that's my thought process, all the other stuff, you ain't worried about your boss saying, not giving you credit. You don't care. Because you just trying to go get the bag. Like, hey, let me go get this bag so I can go follow my dreams. And everything that I want from these people, then I can go give it to other people. That's the dream for me. That I don't know what else to tell you on that.
That's actually a good call out. Like, she says she absolutely loved her job. So that means to me, too, that you're probably folding a lot of yourself and your identity into that. So when you don't have, like, a thing you're doing to draw that identity outside of your job, it's hard to hear that right there. Like, when you're talking about yourself or myself or anybody on these couches, we consider, like, well, there's things outside of our work that makes us way more valuable in the world. So I like to feel like my identity is in that, right? This is a means to an end. Yeah, but my identity's over here. Some people don't have that. Some people are just like, and they ride it all the way till they're 80. So that's actually a good point. I didn't think about it like that.
It's time for you to leave. I'm not lying to you.
No,
I just want to be real.
Yeah, Cori knows all about this.
Yeah, it's time for you to go, bro. Because at least this is how I see it. And I understand there's probably layers to this because you are 36. And I'm assuming, I'm around that area, and I feel like you probably grew up in an era where there was still like that career-focused, driven kind of mindset. What my boy say, all that, right? Like, that's where we are now. Your boss is not going to change. I'm sorry to tell you this.
Yeah, assume he won't.
And if she's like that to you, she's probably like that to other people, right? Do you find that your team is so amazing because y'all are trauma bonding against this one person? Does everybody feel the same about this woman? And y'all feel great together because y'all are sharing the same experience? If that be the case, that means the culture, this person setting the culture, they're not going to change, and nobody's going to change it for them. Even if y'all go to HR together and say, this is what's happening, that person has the reason why they're offering some sort of value to the company. The company's not gonna do anything. So unfortunately, it's time to take your talents to South Beach or wherever you want to go. I'm using the LeBron thing, and you can still. I promise you, the team, your job, and everything else, you will find that elsewhere. The other point though is this: you might get to the next place and your boss will be condescending as well.
Then what? That's why I said work on you.
But sometimes it's time to get up out of there. If you like really at a point where you need credit that's due, that she micromanages you, she's condescending, and you're at a place where you feel anxious to even go to work, the quality of your life is being wrecked. And I'd hate to say this, your health is also being wrecked. You are being pushed closer to death by a person that you can't deal with. Get on about that situation.
Facts.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say.
I'll tell you what I did. I had a boss who was just, I won't go into detail. Let's just say worst situation I've been in. And not even an abusive thing or anything like that. It was about competence for me at that point. So I developed and I got promoted. You see what I'm saying? It's like I couldn't focus on how bad this leader was for the entire time I was under this leader. Otherwise, I would be sick. I'd be anxious. I'd be, you know what? I need to work on some things for myself. And that's going to better my who I am as a person. And then it's also going to help me in the professional space. And it's not a distraction because I don't want to go back to thinking about that. It's more like a release from that emotion to come over here and do something to develop myself. And I look up and a year and a half later, I'm promoted into something. Hey, there's something to think about.
I want you to hold on to that memory too. Like understand that like working on yourself and leaving is going to promote your own like ideology of, I know I should never be this kind of boss. So you definitely want to hold on to hold on to what you're feeling so know that like you don't want to project that to other people. You know, at the end of the day, every single supervisor that I've ever had issues with, I made sure I made note of how I felt and ways they treated me to know that I couldn't do this to another person when I became a supervisor. And I put that down on a list. You know, I marked it off in my head, you know, because then I end up being stuck and stupid.
Or you could put her in the OCDA, and then you can complain to them, OCDA.com. You know what I'm talking about? You don't know what I'm talking about?
Hit it. What is
No,
it?
I'm talking about the OCDA. Before we get to SNS, do you know what OCDA.com is?
No, what is it?
You ever seen that guy online that pulls up to the business and say, I got these complaints?
Oh, yeah.
Bro, you know what's funny?
But it's like
I
an
knew
ocean
that.
violation.
Yeah,
But it's like
I
ocean,
knew that.
Yeah.
I knew that when you were saying it, and it just didn't click for whatever reason.
Boy, I would immediately
Hey,
get
but
fired.
don't do that.
Yeah,
But
because he's
if
tripping
you
right
do
now.
it, tell me. Let me know in the DMs. But don't be SNS, and that's a segment where a person, place, or thing finds themselves in a stuck and stupid situation. And then if they're stupid enough, we put them on that mother-loving wheel. Cori, spin that wheel.
We spinning.
Oh, we got all the effects. We got the boop in the. Okay.
And the forever to stop.
We got the hot tootie. Oh yeah. Is Capri Sun stuck and stupid for bottling their juice alongside their traditional pouches? ? Allegedly, this is a strategy to phase out pouches and plastic straws. Period. So is Capri Sun stuck and stupid for bottling up their juice and getting rid of the
pouches?
They're not getting rid of the pouches. It's just
They're trying.
No,
to,
they will.
but the idea of it.
So what is it? Is
and
it
I heard you
is
talking
it
about it
because
earlier.
it's foil and plastic? That's why is they want.
Well, really, the main for me, from what I've read, is that they're already trying in Europe right now. They got rid of the plastic straw and put like a recyclable paper straw.
Okay.
And people are complaining about it. But the next big move is the bottle.
So
Yeah,
I'm
that
gonna
makes
go
sense.
stuck in.
Yeah, I'm
And
stuck
here,
in.
I'm only stuck in because of the audience, right? Capri Sun was designed and made for kids, right? So a glass bottle or even a plastic bottle isn't as user friendly as would be those pouches.
I don't know. That's why I'm stuck in.
I know, but if it's built for kids, it's also built for me. The target audience is nostalgia. It ain't even really the kids.
No, I say stuck. No, I see where you're going.
That's what I'm not saying. I understand the nostalgia.
Or
too.
maybe it wasn't. Maybe we thought it was for kids, and then it was just like it's a juice, and then like kids loved it.
It
so
can't be for kids with all the sugar in it. It's terrible.
This is America. This is definitely for kids without the sugar.
It was marketed to kids, but it's not like it's not good for kids. It wasn't
I'm
like
not saying it was
cereal ain't good for kids.
I'm about to say
nothing here is good for kids.
I'm about to say, yeah.
Nothing,
but I say no because I think that especially if you're thinking about things now, I think they're trying to spin it a different way. There was a big push at a time when people were talking about mold in the Capri Suns, and people don't like pouches no more because they can't see.
They can't see.
And then remember what they tried to do was make like a transparent pouch, but even that just sometimes you can't recover from like a bad PR, right?
That's right.
But I think a bottle could, so it doesn't have to be glass.
Yeah, it could
people
be
are still familiar with bottles. It could be plastic, even though to me, it doesn't make sense to say we want to get rid of plastic straws and then put it into a plastic bottle.
No, I think what that was it's probably
Save the turtles.
multifaceted. No,
Right.
that's why I said stuck in. It's multifaceted, right? Like, I think it was they were having also 2 products in one product, so they had to consider the plastic for the straw and the foil for the pouch.
Facts.
Whereas with the bottle, it's just plastic. It's just one item that they can batch
Right.
to make their product.
I see that.
And as they can make cute little kid, plastic.
Like the
it
little
ain't-
hugs.
Yeah, it ain't got to be
But
the
those
big.
use foil caps though.
Yeah, but you
No,
can still, but I'm saying
the
it's still
point
cute.
is, it could
But
be
it
a
must-
bottle
it-
with a
it
It
plastic
could be
lid.
marketable to kids.
Yeah, it could look the same way to a kid as it would in the foil thing. That's why I'm stuck in. I say stuck in because I grew up on those, so I'm like, man, the pouches, but that's classic. Well, you got to jam that thing in there.
Yeah.
It's good.
Middle of the night.
Mine is mine is stuck here 100%. They're stupid because no, seriously. My thing is, bro. At the end of the day, go to your audience.
Yeah.
Ask them what do you want to see. You
Yeah.
did try some stuff in Europe. Them days are dead. We don't do that stuff no more. We don't try stuff in other countries to see how it works. No, just go to your audience. You built an audience on social media. Ask them, would you like if we did X, Y, and Z? That's it.
No, I think that's what
Majority-
they're doing.
No, they said it's phased out. So
No,
he's already made the
They
choice.
said allegedly is a phase out to a strategy to phase out, but they're not immediately going cold turkey, right?
Well,
No, but
I heard one-
phase out means they've already made their choice.
I heard
Yeah.
the thing was that really this was like the theme or the plan was basically to put it out to show like the kid like how they did Rugrats, how they had Rugrats and then they had All Grown Up. So this was like a little thing of them like trying to market it to we got the old nostalgia. Here's the
tweens.
kid, but now
Yeah.
we can go with the adults.
To the twins.
And the shock factor.
So
right?
I get that part. I'm
Yeah.
just saying, but
And then they
is
want to
that
get
what
into
we
the
want?
seltzer game.
Now, if you're going to get
A
to
hard
that,
Capri Sun?
that would be tough. Now, if you're doing it for
Nah,
that,
I
I'm
ain't
with you.
gonna lie.
I'm with you on that.
Do you feel me?
Now I'm stuck
They're
in.
gonna be in the fridge.
I'm stuck in. Bro, if they do
Capri
that,
Sun
bro,
seltzer?
They put the.
They did it with Simply. So
That's
yeah,
what I'm saying.
yeah,
They
tough.
can do
Yeah,
it with
that's
everything.
tough.
Come
That's a
on,
good
bro.
call.
Yeah,
A hard Capri Sun?
that's tough.
That's a good call.
That's tough.
Curry,
I think you might
spin
have.
that wheel.
I think you might have pushed me over to just. Stuck
Yeah,
now.
I don't know. Hey, bring that bottle, cuz.
Oh.
Is it sucking stupid to claim that black culture is being harmed by black media outlets like Zeus, DJ Academics, the rap industry, and World Star?
No, I don't know why we didn't put the Shade Room up there, but
Oh, that's a
they
good
should
call.
have been number 1.
That's a good call.
And I say stuck no.
I'm
Nah,
stuck.
I say I'm stuck now. I'm 100% stuck now.
Yeah, I'm stuck.
Oh, you stuck? Yes.
No.
Oh, okay.
I just can't decide if I'm stuck no or stuck in.
That's stuck.
Nah.
Yeah,
No,
so
that is stuck in.
I'm stuck-
Stuck
what
is
is-
literally you
Well,
can't
he said
decide.
stuck no or
Nah.
stick on. Yeah.
Stuck
It's stuck in.
No. I'll tell you why I'm stuck in.
I say stuck.
Now, is there
I-
anybody
I-
that's like
in.
completely stuck yes or stuck no?
I'm completely no.
Yeah,
I'm
you
stuck-
and you,
I'm stuck
both
no.
of y'all know. Actually, I'd rather hear the 2 no's first. Why the no's?
You hit it all.
Very, very plainly, here's an example from the Shade Room.
Mhm.
The Shade Room will post two black men fighting, fist fighting or whatever,
Get to it.
and then they'll blank out the cuss words,
Mhm.
right? As if
As if
they're
to say,
this is
look, I'm censoring.
we don't, and then
Yeah.
they'll say in the comments, we don't condone fighting
Yeah, as
or
you're showing
violence.
it. Yeah, as you're showing it.
You have posted the stuff, but you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
So you know that you're trying to get the engagement
That's right.
off of the black trauma.
That's right.
But then you're going to try to spin it like,
I don't
oh,
know
no,
what
that's
you're
not what we do.
Is Shade Room black owned? No,
Of,
right?
of course it is. And
It
people
is?
thought it was
I
ran
don't
by
know.
TD Jakes people. And who knows? That,
You
that
never
may
know.
still be the
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
But the reason why I say it's not stupid to claim that it is harming black culture is because
Of what I always put out
people
there. I'm stuck now. Sorry, you just convinced me.
Yeah.
what people see they want to do.
Yeah,
Facts.
that's right.
They want to do. The more we see it and the more I'm not promoting it. You are by putting it out, fam. I'm sorry.
Right.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
And that's not to say that I'm against media doing what media does.
Yeah.
That's
okay.
not what I'm saying.
I'm about to say yeah.
So let's not get that twisted.
I'm about to say please clarify that.
On the same token, people can say that's harmful to black culture.
What if somebody came and said Call of Duty the same thing?
I feel the same way.
Okay. If you feel the same way, then you can't.
He's
There's
saying
no argument.
whatever you see is
Yeah,
what
he's
you
saying
are.
it's all across the board.
Whatever you
There's no
consume
argument.
is what you are. I say stuck and because, and again, this is not based off of the thing. Because first of all, like I don't even follow anybody except Ack. And I mean, I feel weird about following Ack because he has.
You don't even follow the Shade Room?
None of them no more.
Yeah, I got out of them, bro.
World Star. Listen,
And they still try to feed
Big Boy
listen,
TMZ?
I know Cotton,
No.
and I don't follow Say Cheese. Like, I know Cotton. Like, I just won't do it because I don't feed myself that.
But you
stuff.
do podcasts, so that's just.
No, I don't feed none of that to my. If you go through my feeds, you don't see none of it. None of it. Because I made a choice that it's too much. Ack is the only one, and the reason I like Ack is because of speed and accuracy. That's the only reason.
Fact,
he's so
accurate.
fast and he's so accurate. I just had to respect that. But he got his thing about him too, right? So that's why I'm like, I'll say Stuck knowing I get that, but the Stuck and part comes where it's like, yeah, but dude, that's everything.
And it's
You know
and
what I'm
it's like
saying?
remember it's outlets like these.
Yeah,
because
yeah,
there's
yeah.
plenty of black media. I 100% I would put my money and weight behind because they're doing
StuckyPod.
true journalism.
StuckyPod.
You feel me?
StuckyPod.
The other one's doing true journalism. So I'm like, that's like we still have to tell black stories and everything else. That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm saying we don't have to glorify them. And people are gonna say, "Oh, the shade room's not glorifying them."
Yeah.
Yeah. When I see 7 posts in a row, yes, you are.
Yeah.
But in
Absolutely.
the comments, you're gonna try to say you're not. So that's cap.
would I be looking at it stupid if, or would I be stuck in stupid to think that there's different tiers to it? Like Zeus, to me, they create the drama,
It's
and
too
then
much.
Shade Room and them, they really just repost it. So is it like equal
No,
parts?
they all work
or-
together.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm just saying, like, is it
Yeah,
worse
there-
on one
there's-
end than the other end?
There's
or?
the top dog, whoever. So
Yeah.
and that changes. Remember, World Star was that for a long time.
For a long time.
World Star was the king
They
of
were the king of this.
of smut. And again, we're just no. Think about
I was
this.
about to say, is smut the term?
No, I'm gonna tell you why. And I'm gonna tell you. And again, I'm old, so I have to keep going back to this. Like, so nothing changes under the sun; it just becomes something new, right?
Yeah.
So back in my time, you would go to the racks, what we call them, to look at magazines and smut.
Right.
You know, and the Hollywood Enforcer and all these things that you read that were just like, you know, the smut mags. This is no different. They just put it on the internet, and the ones who give us the most smut, even in the racks, because when we go to the racks, you try to get a magazine.
Are we using the term smut correctly? Here?
No.
Yeah.
Because I feel like
Demure?
we're not.
Oh.
No, it's
I feel like we're not. Can we go to
Dirt.
Is it Stucky you?
Dirt, like the most smut is like dirty,
Make a Stucky note of
raunchy.
Yeah, but I think the connotation is
Yeah.
is sexual in nature.
Yeah,
I think it can be, but I also think it's used for media. There's like smut media. There's like
Hey,
slapstick,
learn me
there's-
because you might be. I might be in the wrong. That's why
Teach
That's why I had to
me
ask.
how to-
Are we
like
using
the
this correctly?
tabloids to me and smut are like side by side.
Tough.
See, I wouldn't think so. I would think
And
that
I know
like,
we're thinking like smut from the 70s, like porno mags and all that. Like I don't mean that. I mean like the
smut
type
books
of
right
media.
now are like huge.
Yeah, but I mean like the type of media where it's dirty and raunchy. Like where it just gives out
I'm with
the
it.
dirtiest, darkest, raunchy type of media. That was on the literal racks back in the day. You would go to the magazine that was most popular.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be there. You're like, crap. You know, but now it's on
Like,
the
like
website.
the Enquirers and stuff.
You know, Enquirer was big time.
Yeah.
So you get the point I'm trying to make. Is like it just switched over to the internet.
Wait, I gotta know though, because you might put me on game that I can use smut in different ways.
Jeremy? Oh wait, higher ed.
Can you
This
say
is
you
higher ed right
smutty
now.
boy?
Yeah, this is higher ed.
So we're gonna go to the dictionary.
Webster?
Magazines, books, pictures, movies, or jokes that offend some people because they relate to sex.
I told you, man.
They were whoa.
They relate
Yeah.
to sex.
So,
Okay.
so it's 50-50. It's 50-50.
Yeah,
You
no,
got- you got too high.
Hey, what was
It
that?
was
What
both.
was that
It was
video?
both.
What was
Yeah.
that video?
But it's
And you
only
had me
related
the
to
first
sex,
time.
though. Only, yeah.
You have
It's
to-
both. It's both.
Yeah.
You get the point.
Hey, I was like, damn, you put me on. I
It
love
literally
it.
says smut is a noun and then in parentheses sexual material.
But you're
It's like
basically
smut
saying
is
that
like short for
you're,
sexual
you're,
material.
you're basically like kind of
It's dirt.
on
Yeah,
it. Basically
it's
saying
trash.
it's
up to the
trashy
person.
media.
Right.
It's trashy.
But you're saying it's
dirty.
basically the person that's making the decision.
Yeah. There's somebody always at the top, and it's been fluctuating.
Yeah.
World Star was like the king forever. Say Cheese came in and scooped in for a little bit, then they kind of backed off of the dirt. And now we've got Zeus, who's just like, man, let's make a whole network off of this thing.
Yeah, black people gonna watch it. So
So what happens is there's the king at the top. They can't possibly distribute that much media fast enough.
That's true.
So they need the peons or the B levels or the C levels,
Right.
and they just keep dripping it down like this. Like here, put this video out, put it, and everybody grabs it and grabs, and then that's then we're down here at the bottom catching all that. Like whoa, so you look up and say, dang, Zeus, oh, yeah, because they're running it right now. But so to me, I don't know. It just, of course, it's hurting us. But there's so many other things that are doing that too. Like yes, that's one of them. But let's not make this. I don't.
And it ain't gonna stop. So,
Yeah, don't do the black on black thing, please. Like,
Yeah,
don't
facts.
stop. There's so many other things.
Cori, spin that wheel.
Boy, had me in the first half.
I know, bro. The way you celebrated so soon, I was like, I didn't finish.
Jeremy's like, please
Is
let me
it
finish.
is it
Sex.
stuck in stupid for Texas to ban transgender people from changing the sex marker on their driver's license? Sex marker,
I'm
from
stuck in.
male to female and all that other
I'm
stuff.
stuck in.
Is it stuck in stupid for Texas?
I would
ban
like to hear
transgender?
because I think it's stupid. So
I'm gonna tell you why I stuck in.
go ahead.
Not because of how I feel, but because we live in Texas. That's why I stuck in. Like Texas is hard to move on a lot of this stuff. Like when we move into something that's progressive. Yeah. I'm not saying me
I know what you're
personally.
saying.
Yeah,
Now. You're saying again, not you personally.
yeah, not me personally.
If
I'm just
you're the
saying.
state of Texas,
I live here, so I'm telling you, the
How
state
Texas
of Texas is
is,
not
yes.
about to be like, you know what? Let me just change up everything that I.
boy, we would be blue so fast.
Yeah, you understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? Do you think for a second that Texas is gonna be like, you know what? Yeah, let's just
No.
let the reins off of everything. No, they got it. There's certain things they're gonna hold on to. Now, do I agree with these things? No, that's why I make it stuck. You understand what I'm saying? Like
Right.
it's a freaking driver's license, bro. Like stop, bro. Like bro, like is that
I challenged that statement only because this was never an issue.
That's
It's
what
not
I'm
a
saying.
Texas-
No,
but it's not a
right.
Texas
That's
thing.
exactly what I'm saying.
And
in
we-
the sense of like a driver's license.
No,
Like,
right.
As long as you
Yeah,
understand,
so-
I'm agreeing
my-
with you. Yeah.
So
I'm
I agree.
saying it's
It was
yes.
never an issue, right? What I think Matt is saying, and where I would agree with you,
Mhm.
is that the state of Texas is going to make it an issue
Period.
so that people can
If they
see.
let it.
You see what I'm saying?
Period.
They're going to make it an issue
Period.
for political gain.
Period.
Yeah.
They have a bigger play here. So we can feel how we want to feel. They're like,
Yes.
I know that I don't care. I've been Texas since Texas, boy. Like, you know how many battles they done had to fight in the civil.
Like, bro, we
Space.
see you.
Yeah,
We see what
you
you're
feel
doing.
me? You
We
feel
see
me?
what you're doing. It's
Hey,
a play.
I ain't gonna cap though. If I had to entertain the stuck no side, only because you don't change. Say if you got your license at 18, you get a growth spurt. You don't change your height. So
Yes, you do.
Why not?
you could change your height on your license.
You can
Yeah,
change
when you go to
every
get
single
renewed,
time you-
yeah.
Oh, way out
You
there.
can adjust all of that stuff.
I'm about to say, I thought the only thing you changed is your address.
No, you can
Nah,
change.
you can change anything
Yeah.
on there.
Yeah.
As long as
I'm
it's
saying like
accurate.
where you can like say if you like where they have the thing. Say if you're not renewing your license, you're just address changing. They have a height change.
No,
Yeah,
you
you-
have to go in.
Bro, you
Yeah.
have to go.
So
To,
when
yeah.
online, there's just an address change.
oh yeah,
So
so you
even
can
if you
still
don't
get
Right,
get
it
but
done.
done.
If you
look,
get your
look.
renewal
Let me tell you
online,
right now,
that's
as
just
somebody who still got his old address on his license, can't do that online no more either.
No, you can't.
No, you got to go in.
Everything got to
Okay,
go
but-
through them super centers. But the point is, can you get it done? And yes, you can.
Okay, babe.
So,
So you
yeah,
can change
it's-
the height. Can I know if you go in there and you're taller and you're like, well, how tall are you and all that stuff? That's
Yeah.
cool. But I'm talking about when you go online and you have to address change. That's the only option they had was an address change, renew
that's
license,
'cause
whatever.
they
Which is so stupid.
there was
bro.
never like a height thing, a
Can we,
color
you know what?
thing, or
That
nothing.
should be on the wheel. Can we
Yes.
talk about these super centers?
Because, and I get why
Bro.
you built them and stuff, but some stuff doesn't need to go through that, fam.
No.
I moved an address.
Yeah.
You should be able to verify that with my bills or whatever it may be, and send me a new ID, dog. Because you told me I got to go to a super center.
Come on.
And the next appointment is 4 months away.
Come on, Dallas. Let's talk about it really quickly. So you build the super center. Now, in the previous offices, there was like 10 people working. Okay. Let's talk about it. We're gonna put it out there. Let's talk about it. You build a super center. It's massive. It looks like a mall. Each of them.
It's
There's
like
like
a
seven
warehouse.
of them.
I
Yeah.
haven't
They're,
been. I don't even know.
Bro,
where
they're
they are.
crazy.
they're like
bro.
seven. There's like around the Metroplex, and I'm probably
It's like going to Oak
incorrect
Cliff,
here.
bro.
Yeah, there's a lot.
And
There's a lot.
Imagine if the church didn't have no seats or nothing, and it was
It's
just
just a big old warehouse.
a big old warehouse that
So,
had
but
sections
listen,
for you
but
to go.
then in that big warehouse, they only doubled the employees, so it's 20 people
So you're still waiting.
for the entire section of that part of DFW.
Appointments run long.
Months. It took me 6 months to get a license at one point during the
Crazy.
pandemic. So you why? Like this
But
doesn't make no sense.
So what about the back end? Like, what if they allowed people to change it? Right? They changed the gender. Say if they say they went a whole bunch of, we'll say 5 million people went from male to female. We'll just say that.
Mhm.
And there's more female. Wouldn't that change like the back end as far as the regs and the account, like the accounting?
Yeah,
for
that would
the-
change the data.
Like,
But,
you know how much
yeah.
that you have to go give here for funding because women, you got to do such and such.
Well, for
and-
like
Yeah.
a Title IX thing, yeah. But
Yeah, but
like,
that's
I'm just
not-
talking about in general. Like, would
Yeah,
it
but
really
that's
these are
affect
good
the?
points.
impact.
These are good
No.
points though.
I'm saying, would the impact like really affect the back end of what we don't know?
because for the government, for certain things like Title IX, that's very specific. So and you're also talking about a very small percentage. For the rest of the
America.
rest of America or the state of Texas, even if we go into
Yeah.
the laws for the state of Texas, when it comes to their funding, they're not funding things by
Gender.
gender.
Yeah. Well,
You know what I'm saying?
I know they're
By
not
per
doing
capita.
it. They're not doing it by gender, but there has to be.
No,
and
but
I
they
don't know.
but they market people by that
because we have a census,
Yeah,
and they
yeah.
do. There is a demographics
That's
thing.
right.
There's all type of stuff that comes.
No,
with.
he's
Right.
Yeah, but
so
that's
those
a good
numbers
point.
would just change in the system. So
But
like,
I'm just saying, but how, I don't know, maybe because again, y'all are part of y'all do that stuff. So I'm asking, like, would that really affect the back end of the government? Like when
Oh.
it comes to, because census is a big deal. Like they getting the stats and getting the genders and how many women are over here. Or this country or this state has this many women.
Right.
Like
That's
even
true.
when they
But
vote,
here's the
that's
thing.
the
But they
polls
don't
that
do the
they're
census every year.
Census is federal.
right?
Okay. So this is another reason why this is stupid, because people who are transgender can still federally change this information.
That's true.
And therefore, in the back
That's a
end,
good point. That's a good
like
point.
it's like Texas is trying to stop that change now, right? They're
Yeah.
saying like if this ban is strictly for I'm going to go to the Department of Transportation and I'm going to make this change in person, right?
Yeah.
But I haven't done the change of the birth certificate, the change of my social security information, stuff like that. I haven't done all that yet. The moment that stuff happens in the back end, the federal stuff, Texas has no say in it. I can
Okay,
go and
so-
get a new driver's license
so-
because based on my federal documentation,
who I am.
I am female now.
Yeah.
Let me draw a scenario then. Say if we'll just, and you can draw any scenario, but you're 18, you had a kid, you were a male, you turned to female. We're talking about child support here. How do you get in the battle now? It's two females here.
It's still your child.
Any gender can get child support.
Yeah, it's still your child.
Indeed. What do
Any
Like
gender
a-
can get
I'm
child
just
support.
saying, like, but we know it's easier for like when child support exists, and say if there's a female trying to give it on the guy, that it's just like this. But I'm just saying, well, if you have
He's
two
saying-
females
I see what
involved,
you're
like the
saying.
power of the.
No.
I'm just
but-
saying,
okay,
like,
no,
how do you
but
guys
hear me
see
out.
just trying
In
to
your
say-
scenario,
I
just
see
think
what
about
you're
it. Let's
like
think
the
about it
power,
logically.
you know what I'm saying? Like the power.
Let's follow the logic train.
Yeah.
In your scenario, the child is already had,
Facts.
right?
Oh,
so
that's a good
person
point. That's a good
A
point.
has already been to the courts and has already been told they have to do X, Y, and Z when it comes to child support.
Mhm.
If you turn purple and change your gender, you're still paying that child support.
Yeah.
Facts.
Doesn't matter because that's already attached to who you are.
I see what you're trying
That's a
to
good
say,
point.
but it's like it would have to happen before a child was born for
Right.
one.
And even
It would-
then,
And even
that's
then,
that's still based in the biases of the court,
and
right?
that would
So-
have
so
to
it would
find
just
that
be the
baby
person
not
that
to
birthed
be
the kid.
yours.
No, it was.
No,
it would.
no.
I'm asking. No, it's not even a. It's
No,
seriously
I know
like
what you're
the
saying.
real. Like I've paid child support. This is real life.
Right.
Yeah.
Real life is women can go up there and they can say, hey, I want to put X and Y and Z on child support. You get a knock on the door and you're on child support. So I'm saying, how would that work if there's two females involved?
But okay,
That's all I'm saying. Like,
I'm saying no. Okay, no.
I'm just asking.
Honest question,
Like,
but let me
because
ask you a
that's
question.
real question.
Let me ask you a
Love it.
question.
No, it's a
Do
good
you
question.
think right now that that there isn't a lesbian couple out there who one of them isn't paying child support?
Come on, bro.
I don't know. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I
don't know.
would be willing to give you.
I believe
my
it. Out
last
of a billion
penny.
people in America, I'm sure. And
Yeah,
out
but
of
it
the
ain't
couples,
gonna be
but,
no high percentage. I
Yeah,
can
that's
give
what
you
I'm
that
saying.
much.
I don't
But
know.
the
If-
thing is, the
that
child
happens.
support is based on what is best for the child and
Yes.
who is in ownership or in parental guidance of said child.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what their
and
gender
a
is.
better situation.
That's
Right.
right. That's
Yeah.
right.
It could be two females. It could be two males. It doesn't matter.
Now-
Who is in the best?
I just know this thing exists as being when it comes to child support and stuff like that. It exists of, it's harder for a male to do certain things.
Oh,
Than it is.
Well, and that's
on
not.
certain
I will
sides.
say that's the thing. It's almost not almost specific to Texas. It's specific to a lot of red states. But in general, you're looking at child support being an issue for guys to be getting child support from women, unless, and it is very straightforward, is the guy the sole guardian of the child. They have
I see what you're saying.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
I mean-
then it's not an issue.
For me,
And
it's
child
simple.
support is only based on not ownership, guidance. You know what I'm saying? Or
Yeah, I know
parental-
what you're talking about.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, guardian.
So who's
yeah,
what is it called?
Like who's a
Guardianship.
custodial or
yeah,
the,
the custodial parent, right?
Custodial
So
parent, yeah,
who
yeah.
is the custodial parent? That's strictly what it's based
Yeah, that's
on.
all it's based on. Yeah, yeah.
So if it's split custody, there's no
Facts.
child support.
I'll tell you
'Cause
this.
both of y'all have to do
that
it.
question was really just based on is Texas gonna stay Texas or be something? Listen, Texas gonna be Texas, bro.
That's
It
gonna
don't
be-
matter
Well,
what.
here's what I will say, bro.
Yeah.
That's what, but like that's
If
why
you
I say
look
it's
at
like
the
it's stupid
data,
because
it is stupid, but it's not stupid for Texas.
Right,
no, it's
right,
not
right.
because they have to stay.
No.
They
You gotta stay
showed
Texas.
us a billion times.
Basically, they playing their bottom line.
Yeah, you
That's
gotta,
right.
Yeah, you got to play Texas.
There's
yeah.
certain things that are non-negotiables for the Texas government.
Mhm.
Now, whether we agree on them or not, we can talk about that all day.
Facts.
I
But
just thought I always find
they're
it,
not
like,
budget.
hilarious.
And
Yeah.
what
so
did
stop
Bob
trying
say?
to make them budge.
Don't boo.
Because it's
Vote.
just like I think it's
This boy out here-
Yeah.
this
You
boy
want
out
them
here in
up
a
out of there,
wheelchair
you got to
kicking
get
down.
them up out of there, and good luck.
Bro, have you heard the Black Job song?
Who?
Bro, tell me they don't have a song already for this.
Bro, go on my story.
Is it Single
bro.
Moms guy?
No. Darren, go on my IG story real quick.
Now you're a single mom. Bro, that
Yeah,
to
yeah.
me still
He
is
crashed
like,
out though and then kind of fell off.
what happened?
He went on Fresh and Fit
Did what?
and he crashed out. They had to kick him off.
What was he doing?
He was just being ridiculous. He was like being very like condescending and like high and mighty and
Who's
it was
gonna
crazy.
tell him that the job
So much-
he's currently seeking might just be one of those black jobs? Those black jobs. One of those black jobs. Those black jobs. One of those black jobs.
Hey, yeah. September 10th is the Super Bowl.
Right.
Hold up.
I'm here to do my black
That ain't a Thursday, is
I'm
it?
ready to do my black
I'm here
job.
to do my black
10th ain't a Thursday, is it?
Those black jobs. One of those. Who's gonna tell him that the
Nah,
job
man.
might be one of those black jobs?
Attorney General,
Might be one of
Come
those
on, black people.
jobs.
Vice President.
Might be one of those
Vice
black
President.
jobs. Might be one of those. Who's gonna tell him that the job might be one of those black jobs?
Come on, black people.
One of those
Oh, it's a
I'm just-
Tuesday. It's a Tuesday.
Bro, I'm
Is
just
it
I'm
Super
just tripping
Tuesday?
I'm just tripping on the video that's attached to it. Watch
Yeah, hilarious. She hitting at a
black job. She just doing that.
Definitely
all
an
the
old
time.
woman move
So
right there.
what is a black guy?
Hey, shadow work, bro.
yeah, man. What is a black job?
Which I still don't get.
I'll tell you what black job.
Yeah, come on, boy.
Ooh.
Booty talk 67.
All right, man. Shadow work this week, man. Tell me about a day you want to relive,
Whew.
and would you change it? Tell me, damn, boy.
What?
Let me get that for you, son. Tell me about a day you want to relive,
Oh,
and would you change it?
I got one. 7th grade. City championship.
The bubbling up.
he going straight in.
No, it's football. It's basketball.
Y'all caught a L?
Game winner. I won't change a thing from that day. That was the greatest game. Bro, everything was falling. I remember, I'll tell you a very specific moment. Bro, I'm almost 30 years removed from that moment now, which is crazy to say.
Mhm.
But I'll tell you what I remember about that moment very vividly, bro. I had been working on this weird hook shot all summer. I don't know why. I've been working on this thing because I couldn't. Every time I get to the paint, there'd be taller people there, so I had to try to like mosey it over them. So I had this weird baby hook I was working on, but it got me used to the backboard. So I couldn't do the baby hook because in this moment because I was like too close to the baseline.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to adjust to move over to the left a little bit, and now it's the first time I've ever done a floater in a game. And I just tell myself, well, this is going over the basket. Like, I don't know. I've never done a floater in a game before. I don't have the confidence for it. And I remember making the move to the left, dribbling hard, and doing it off the glass just like I would do that hook. And it was like that was the bucket that put us over, even though we were down 8 before that. That moment right there, looking back at the bench and seeing everybody, like, losing their mind, bro, if I can do that all over again, there's no better feeling. And I've chased that feeling on the basketball court a bajillion times. But looking back and seeing all my friends who, some of them aren't even alive anymore, by the way. But like my coach and everybody losing their mind, like, like what just happened? We're up. We were just down 8. That moment right there, I'll relive that every single day of the year. Never change a moment of it. Felt good. I could have chose a dark moment. I just wanted to choose a light one today.
Yeah.
You're good.
I'm about to say I was gonna go. I got too many dark moments. I've screwed up a lot, but
This is what this is for, you know.
yeah.
So
But
that'll
no, we on
the
some
good.
we on some joke stuff because screwing up. I'm gonna go down the list and apologize to a lot.
Yeah,
of people.
me too.
We ain't got
That's why I
time
went
for
to the
all
bottom.
that. I
That's
screwed
okay.
up. It is
That's
what
why
it
I went
is.
to the top. That was
Yeah.
like, go positive.
But on some real stuff, this is really a joke, but it's the truth. I got to relive the day I ate at Jollibee, bro.
What would you change, my boy?
Not going that boy
Yeah,
with
not
it. He
going.
really don't like Jollibee,
Bro, that's
bro.
spaghetti,
Bro,
bro.
like,
What you mean? Nah,
You
Shoot
know,
his
and I'm not
spaghetti.
even trying to do that, but you know, that's really what gives me the passion to run my business. I'm like, damn, you can sell 2 pieces of chicken for $8-9, and it tastes like this.
Mhm.
That's bad.
And people go crazy.
And
for
people
it.
go crazy, and your spaghetti really that sweet? The Boosie spaghetti? That's a bet. I'm
I
here.
couldn't believe it.
And again, sorry to all the people that are screwed over. I wish I could relive every moment with you guys. I ain't gonna lie, I made a lot of mistakes in life, but you know, salute, like salute. Hey, I love you. I made mistakes. It is what it is. You know, I love y'all, man.
What's up, Jerry?
For me, mine's gonna be a little bit.
Oh, you going deep?
That's okay. Yeah, go deep if you want to.
Pause.
I think ultimately, for me, one of the days I think I would relive, and I don't even think I would change it. I might change like some of the things, actions that took place, but I was an RA, and I had an incident that was probably one of the scariest incidents I've ever had. Two residents were fighting, and we are told not to get involved. Like,
Oh, you heard all the.
let it be. You know what I'm saying? Like, we are trained to, like, don't get involved. Just call the cops. Let them show up. And
Centennial?
blah, blah, blah. No, this was in old traditions.
Oh.
So the one hallway traditions. My floor was the only floor that was co-ed in the building, and I had all types of students. I had mostly football players, but then I had like 10 traditional male students and 10 traditional female students. So, like, I had everybody. This fight was between two football players, two teammates. One of them went to get a gun, and he came out and was like, the first thing I thought was this dude was talking so much trash. And he had this little pea shooter. Like, it was this little bitty.
He had a noisy cricket?
It looked like it. Like, it was a revolver, but, like, it was the smallest revolver.
He had
I've ever
the
seen.
why I oughta.
No, he had the.
Yeah. And so, something came over me in that moment, and, I literally stepped in front of him, and I was just like, yo, like, you already been to jail, but you're about to, like, your life is about to be completely over. Old buddy's behind me just, like, talking his trash, and his teammates are just watching. No one's, like, stopping this fight. And it's bothering me that no one, like, these are your teammates. Somebody step in. Like, this is not, like, when we grew up, like, people are fighting. They might let it happen, but, like, when something needs to stop, like, everybody would make it stop. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. Anyway, so eventually I got him to calm down. I took the gun from him, called the police. Police confiscated it. Ended up, obviously, because he had a gun, he had to get kicked out. But, like, I could have lost a student.
You saved a life.
Like,
Bodyguard Hef. Hey.
but yeah, so, like, that day was the day I learned that, like, there's so many other ways to, like, save a life, and it doesn't mean that I have to be a doctor or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had, like, what do you call it? Like, the not adrenaline, but, like, the overload, the cortisol overload. Like, where the way I came down from that was, like,
I bet you feel right.
How were your knees at that moment?
I mean, this was early in the
Early Coach F days, huh?
Yeah, but, like, it was just like I was sick to my stomach, like I was nauseous.
Yeah, I was about to say I would have thrown up. I would have threw up.
Cause, like, but in the moment, obviously, I was holding my own until I literally, like, was at the police station, turning in the evidence, and then, like, writing the report and whatnot. But then, like, when I walked back to the room, well, I immediately was, like, straight to the toilet, throw up everywhere. Like,
The fact that she walked in front of a gun, that's tough.
I'm sorry, I laughed because I was thinking about I'm taking this for evidence.
But yeah, so that's the day that I want to relive. I probably say a few things different, or I would stop the fight earlier. But
nah, bro, when you hear that,
no, he wanted to see it. He wanted to see some of that.
Man, I feel like there's a bunch of days I would relive, just to, like. I've had a lot of great days.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Like, I like the good stuff.
I've had a lot of great days.
Yeah.
And the bad days that I've had, I would not want to relive them.
Yeah.
And then if I went there, I don't think that if I made a change, it would actually help. So,
because you actually learn from them things, probably.
right, and or you just don't know. Like I could have did something different, and the outcome still been the same.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So. There's
now
a
you
bunch
double
of,
reliving it.
right, you know what I'm saying? If we're just being logical here.
Like, come on.
If we're being logical. But that's not to say that there's things I don't regret doing. Like, if I could have changed certain things in my life, I definitely would have. But I think one of the best days, this is a sports one, too. We're playing Odessa, and we had to go to...
Permian. This one y'all went to Permian, huh?
No, we went to Abilene. Because we had to meet at a neutral site.
You talking about ACU?
Yeah. We went to ACU to play at Shotwell Stadium because we had to meet at a neutral site because they were like, we're not coming all the way to Arlington. Coach Peach was like, well, I ain't going all the way out to Odessa. So we got to find somewhere neutral to play.
Mm-hmm.
So we go out there. This is a playoff game. We're literally climbing the ladder to get deeper in the playoffs. This is my senior year of football. And we go out there, and, bro, it's not my best game, but it was the greatest game I've ever played ever. Mm-hmm. And, like, as a team, like, if this is I wish we could shoot a movie about this game. Mm-hmm. So we're down at halftime. And anybody who knows me knows I'm not the pep talk dude. Not to say that I can't, but I just believed that I came prepared. As he said, steady platinum plan at least, Yeah. So there wasn't, in my head, I believed I was better than you because I prepared better than you.
Yeah.
So I didn't need to get hyped or whatever. I was like this. Me and Tajay used to be singing, and coach would get mad at us for singing during plays and stuff. We don't care. We knew he was better than you. It was gonna be fine. But for playoffs, we would bring all the freshmen, and they were just like kind of horsing around. And I was looking at the seniors, bro, and some people who it was a moment, bro, where I see some of these people my entire career since junior high, and they've been busting their butt and practicing everything, and they never got a snap, bro. They never got a snap. And it was just in that moment, I went off on everybody in the locker room. I'm like, some of these people's dreams gonna die tonight, bro. Y'all, like,
He had one of them lines, baby.
you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all in here playing because you're a freshman. This don't mean nothing to you.
Boy, I had that Coach Green moment. All right.
This don't mean nothing to you. And if we lose, there will be people in this locker room who bet their life on football and never played a snap. And y'all in here playing, and we getting our bus
And
whipped.
y'all finna beat them in the 4 years.
Now, I don't know what happened, but the second half, we came out a different team. And we was everything. It was a barn burner, bro. At the end of the game, I caught a full body cramp or a lower body cramp. Everything in my lower body cramped up. I was on the ground, injured, waiting to get rubbed out. I'm injured bad. The whole stadium is quiet, bro. I'm talking about you can hear a pin drop, bro. Ask Pops. Pops was like, I've never heard something like this before. Yeah. People thought I was down bad. I mean, we gave our heart and soul. Last play, we scored, right? So the last play, all we got to do is kick it to them. There's like 13 seconds left. All we got to do is kick it to them and hold them off. I'm on the sideline. I can't move my legs. They're working on my legs. They kick it down. We kick it down. They do a reverse kickoff, bro. The guy streams down the sideline. I'm like,
Game over.
I can't believe we just lost like this. I can't remember. I think it might have been Boston. He made the tackle. He made the tackle on like the 20. So they finna score. They 20 yards away from scoring. There's 4 seconds left. So they have to kick a field goal. If they make this field goal, they win the game. We go home, bro.
They miss.
Doinked it.
Oh,
Doom.
yeah, that's the best.
Everybody rushed the field. I can't even get up. I'm just on the ground like, bro. It was just so crazy. There was one play where Matt Joko scrambled around for like 17 seconds. And I just remember we were doing pass blocking. Bro, this is a movie, bro. I'm telling you. If you're an offensive lineman, you know this. We got a phrase called find work. If you ain't blocking somebody, you go find somebody to block.
Put hands on something.
Bro, because Matt is scrambling back and forth, every time I turn around, there's a lineman screaming in front of me going, knock somebody out. Boom, there go Tajay. Boom, there go Luke Joko. Boom, there go somebody else. Just everybody is just, I just keep turning around like this, trying to hit somebody, but people are just flying around. Matt's running, and he throws the ball up and gets tagged. And if you've ever played football, when people throw the ball deep, you can't really see who's down there.
No, you're just passing it.
Right? You can't really see who's down there because people aren't in the way.
You're passing to a zone.
Bro, this man, Miles, Bradley's brother, Anya Boulay, bro. This man, Miles, caught that mug. He might have had his knee down, but we're not going to talk about that. He caught that mug and ran it to like the 2, and then we scored after that. It was just a crazy. And that day was just wow. And we got Chicken Express on the bus home.
Oh, that's how you top it off right there?
We got Chicken Express on the bus home. Greatest day ever. When we got back to Arlington, it was way late at night, and it was like a parade outside, bro. It was lit. Then we went and played Trinity, and y'all know what happened.
Trinity said Pacific Island football different, bro.
I don't know. When I played Trinity, I broke records.
No.
No, we talking about basketball.
Oh, no,
They were
facts.
trash.
But
They were
they were
trash.
Trinity was number 1 in the nation.
No, they were trash at basketball.
And guess what the score was at halftime?
Huh.
Bro, 10-7. We was holding on. First play out of halftime.
They put them starters in?
No. What happened was he got hit. Something happened. He fumbled. They scoop and scored, and it was over after that, bro.
Yeah, they just got
after
that
scoop and
momentum.
score, I think it ended up 44-14 or something like that. It was crazy. Just they took off.
Obliteration.
Yeah, it was wild. And then
Annihilation.
I just seen people standing on the field when I was walking in because I knew I was gonna go play college ball. I was walking away, bro, and I was just looking at these people who never played a snap, and they were just like, they couldn't leave the field.
Because they couldn't. They didn't realize like
that
this is
it's
it.
over, bro.
Yeah.
It's over. Anyway.
Yeah.
When you reliving the moments, because you will, trust me, it's fun. Get some tea and do it because it's fun. But make sure that you're being well. So that means you have to work out, get some sleep, drink your water, and you can't be well and healthy if you ain't coming back for next week's episode. We'll see you next week.
It was up.
It's stuck.
Stuck.
Remember, he's risen.